Hello once again, people. I am back again, and I one of the big things about communicating with an entity when you finally learn how to raise your vibration is to know that once you start talking to entities, you start to be able to let the entity trust you and get to know you. Because they will not communicate with a person who they cannot trust. They will just say certain things that they will understand why they're saying these things. So be careful when you do this. That's the only thing I want to tell people. Because considering that there are certain types of entities that are different from each other, you have to be careful with what you do. And doing or communicating with an entity, or even seeing an entity in its full glory, is enough to actually give you goosebumps, because even though that you watched these videos, you still might not understand why you're seeing these entities for the first time, or you might forget that you can, and then once you start seeing them, you will just think, what's up with that? Why is that happening? So, yeah. Oh, sorry about the music. Hope I don't. Okay, I don't mind if I get copyrighted. It's okay. But yeah. Uh, Another thing about talking to entities is that you need to watch out for certain types. Like I can't think of the name. For once, I actually can't think of the name of this type of entity. But yeah, there are certain types of entities that you need to watch out for. And once this entity identifies you, some will keep coming back to you. The entities that trust you, at least. I mean, the ones that don't trust you will come for you, but they will be a lot more subtle on how they do that. They'll come when you least expect it. And just because I said that does not mean that you should be expecting all the time for them to show up, because they'll do it at any time that they choose. And another thing is that when entity appears, because due to you being the first person that they communicate with outside of the other people, like people that I know that are watching this are the people around my age, sort of. But I know that they have, not all of them have raised their vibration completely. Like, they only a certain few, not a rare few, that's a different thing that I explained in one of my videos, diary number 6 to 5. But yeah, these are the few, the normal few, that have raised their vibration, sort of. In different ways, at least. Not in a way that I have mentioned of sometimes. But these people have done a lot to get to where they are. Hang on. Oh, as I was saying, yeah. The thing to know, or, oh wait, no, I already explained this. What you should do when you start communicating with entities, you can talk to them just like how you can talk to any other person. But the only thing is, it won't be through voice. It'll be through telepathy, through your mind. On their side, they can communicate the same way that we can with voice. But with humans that are still living, it's through telepathy, through your mind. Because their frequency is a different level, or at least, like, the way that they speak is not like how they used to when they were alive. So, yeah, it's weird how that happens. So you might get confused why you start hearing certain things inside of the quietest place, or you start hearing songs in your head. They're trying to communicate to you, basically. So just be mindful and try to understand the message that they are saying to you, or at least try it. Hang on. As I was saying, sorry about the long pause, but as I was saying, yeah, it might be weird the first time you start communicating with them. YouTube channels, Kevin? As I was saying, sorry about the pauses, but things that are part of life are happening. Yeah, so, the thing to know about when you first actually be able to communicate with an entity is that it might feel a little weird, or it might sound weird, because once they start speaking with you, either it's a person from a different country, or so, like, on the other side, everybody knows the same language. Everybody knows each other's languages. But the only thing is, sometimes when they're talking to people that are still alive, they tend to talk in the language that they had. Because on there, also I wanted to explain one of the things in one of my I don't know if I actually uploaded this video, but in one of my videos I talked about what people that are between life and death struggle with, the part of the humanity that they don't have due to the birth defect that they lived with for a long time, like being between life and death at birth. Yeah, so the thing to know about those kind of people is to know that they struggle with not fearing death, are talking about it every single day, or at least bringing it up and not caring about how it affects other people sometimes. Hang on. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about the pausing so long. But yeah, once you start communicating with them, they'll come back so they can tell you something important, or just try to connect with you because they can't do it with their family due to the fact that they either can't afford a psychic medium, or they can't find anybody who can actually talk to entities. So just do your best to try to understand. If you can't, find somebody who has done this for a longer time. For me, I have, like, at least a lot of centuries. I can't count on how many, but it's been a lot. It's been a very big number of how many times I've done this. But starting this YouTube channel, that is very new. And also, yeah, just try to understand their communication to the best of your ability. Because once they get to know you, they'll know what you like, or they'll know something about you that only you would tell the people that are very close to you. Because they can look through your thoughts, sort of. Like, they can know what you're thinking in some way. If they actually connect with you in a way that they need to. And it's sort of different than connecting with a normal person because they're outside of their body permanently. In some cases, they're outside of their body permanently. But, yeah, you won't just find any. Hang on. As I was saying, yeah, it's different from communicating with somebody who's alive. So just try to understand them as best you can. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this video. This has been the Light Diary number 7. Oh wait, no, Diary number 8. Dang, sorry. And I am gone.